Well, Trey, the USSA, it's week 2, and these girls can play, man.
Yeah, they're really balling right now. Week 2 of the tourney. Last week we saw the youngest group, the 10 through 12-year-olds, battling it out. Next week we'll see the high school division go at it. Well, this year is all 14-year-olds, so the middle schoolers take center stage this week. The first matchup, pretty good one. The Delaware Storm out of Georgetown took on Team BVML from Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania team, no match for Delaware today. Sarah Sidwell had things going for the first state. Nice breaking pitch for the strikeout there. 3 strikeouts for her in the first 2 innings. The Storm getting it done on offense as well. Elena Jones ripping one through the side. Jones was given RBI double on that play. Then later in the inning, number 00, Taylor Collazo, gets a piece of this one, knocking it just past the pitcher's mound. She beats out the throw at first. Jones comes in to score, and then closing it out, who else on the mound but Sidwell with another strikeout. She had it going this afternoon. Delaware Storm takes this one by a final of 8-4. And then another matchup, the Bayside Breeze facing the Central Pennsylvania Havoc. Scoreless in the second. Caroline Zerksby driving in Amy Murray for the Havoc. They take the lead, and they get a little bit more on this next play. Murray doubling to deep left center field. That's going to score Alexis Spriggle. They go up 2-0 on the Breeze. Bayside needing a little life, and they get it in the next inning. Kara Robbins laying down a bunt on the first base line. That's going to drive in Bree Friedman as the Breeze finally get on the board. But too little too late for them. Brooke Karchner wreaking more havoc for the Havoc. She doubles to drive in 2 runs as the Havoc beat the Breeze by a final of 6-1. And on the professional level, the Shorebirds still on the road in Augusta. They were tied up at 3 through 8 innings. They trailed most of this game, but they scored 2 in the top of the 8th to knot things up, and then they get a Wilson Ramos RBI double in the 9th, so give it up for them. How about the Shorebirds on the road with a comeback win? In the major leagues, Ubaldo Jimenez on the mound in Baltimore, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but you know what that means. Houston, we have a problem. The Astros scored 3 in the first and 2 in the second. Another rough start for Jimenez. Baltimore battled back to score 5 runs in the 9th, but they ultimately fall to Houston 8-7. And I just don't know how they seem to do it. It seems like every single summer the NBA finds a way to stay relevant and build the hype in the heart of the offseason. Big shockwaves came through the sports world when it was reported this afternoon that Cavaliers point guard Kyrie Irving has requested a trade from the team. The request came last week and was made to Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert. Irving said he wants to play in a situation where he can be the focal point, and he no longer wants to play alongside LeBron James. I think that's nonsense, but Irving reportedly said he'd be willing to join the San Antonio Spurs, New York Knicks, Miami Heat, or the Minnesota Timberwolves. And reports are that LeBron James was blindsided and disappointed upon hearing the news as the NBA world turns. One more piece of news that just broke within the last hour. It is being reported the Washington Wizards and John Wall have agreed to a new contract extension, much to Julian's amazement. They did get it done. Get a load of these numbers. 4 years, $170 million, $42 million per season. And Wall still has 2 years left on his current deal, so the new extension won't kick in until 2019. But John Wall and the Wiz agreeing to a new Supermax contract tonight.